Hello, well, welcome back. This is Target for Today by Stephen Dixon, put up by Legion Games. We are in the process, and I'll explain this, of playing our 509th Bomber Group, um, 78th Squadron Flight of Nothing to Lose going to Marsala, Sicily. And in the middle of it, because I just been recording for 10 minutes and realized that my headphones once again have screwed me and I was not getting sound. So, you didn't miss anything. We're just now rolling our first encounter. We had a whole lot of nothing, and we just rolled for five MC202s in Zone 7, our target zone, and we were getting ready to roll for the our fighter coverage to see how many get driven off. And we have good fighter coverage, so if you wonder why we're in the middle of, that would be why we're in the middle of. And we're going to roll a 5, which will give us 2 out of the first and 1 out of everything else. Not bad. So we're going to go ahead and remove 2 of them. Well, we don't want this up here because we can only fire 2 of the 3 guns up there. So we're going to take one of them out. Be one of these guys because we don't get modifiers on them. Take the 130. I'll return him the deck and put him down there. We can get rid of 2 of them. You know what? We get modifiers. We'll return him to the deck too. So 2 driven off. Start doing my paperwork here. That gives us 3 undamaged, 2 driven off. And we go to defensive fire allocation on a B-24. We'll start with the 9 o'clock level. Top turret, bolt turret, left waist. We'll go to 12 o'clock level. Top turret, nose gun. We'll move the top turret over, put the nose gun on them. And then 6 o'clock high. Top turret, radio room. We don't have a radio room in a B-24, just a tail turret. And that's going to be our allocation. German fighter pilot skills starting at 9 o'clock. He's average. 12 o'clock, average. 6 o'clock, average. Bomber defensive fire. Let's start at 12 o'clock. We'll go. Why don't I start at 9 o'clock? We'll go at the left waist first. +1 for being at 9 o'clock. Don't think there's any other modifiers for him. He gets a 5. That's a miss. Bolt turret, it's +1. As far as I can remember, I don't have any aces yet on this crew. This crew's been on the bad side of the review board. I'm not getting a lot of their kills. So he gets a +1 for being at 9 o'clock, and he gets a +1 for functioning power turret. I'm pretty sure bolt turret is that. Yes, powered twin. So he's going to get a +2. And that's a hit. And we will go to hit damage. It's a 202. We roll a 2d6 and get a 9. Destroyed. Return to deck. 1 destroyed. Bolt turret gets a kill. 202 KIA BT. Take one of my undamaged and make them a probable. And then we move on to the nose gun, who gets a... Don't think he gets anything. He is not powered. I'm pretty sure of that. Yes, not powered, and he's a single. So he just rolls straight up 8. That's going to be a hit. And again, the damage will be on a 202, rolling straight up is 8. FBOA. And that will bring up our top turret, who gets a +1. 4-5 is a miss. Which brings us to our tail gunner. And tail gun is a powered and a B24, so he gets a +1 for powered. +2, +3 for 6 o'clock. Gets a hit. +1, no, plus, so I don't give them any because the rules aren't clear on this. And so the 202, I treat them basically as a 109 on some things, but I don't give them that modifier just because I'm not sure. 3, not going to be very much. FCA. So we got 2 damaged. So I'll move that down to damaged. And the Germans get to come in and see what, well, Italians in this instance, get to come in and see what they can do to us. We'll start with the 12 o'clock. All right. He comes in from 12 o'clock, needs a 9 or more to hit, and he has a -2. 11 took at that shit, and he hits. MC202. Yeah, this is where I treat him as a 109. All right, hit damage. FW 190, no, 109. There goes my sneeze. From 12 o'clock, 7 will be 1 hit. Hit effect modifier for 109 will be a 2. Roll again, 3. And that 3 is going to be a superficial. So we'll put a 1 hit. And that's going to be super 1. And he will check for a collision. None. And he will return to deck because he breaks off after the attack. Which brings us to our tail gunner. Or our tail gun E. He needs a 7 or more, and he's subtracting 1, gets a 5, misses. 11 is going to be a possible collision. We got to check that. That's pretty damn close. 11 goes down to 10, so no threat of collision. And because he missed, he will not return. And that is it for wave number 1. We'll go back to wave number 2. Wave number 2 will be 61. That'll be 3 more C202s. And remembering we're going to lose one of these. 130 level. 3 o'clock level. And 3 o'clock low. Flood in the zone. So they're all coming in from this side this time. We got level and low, 3 o'clock. Definitely flood in my zone. I'm going to leave him in there because I can put the tail gunner on him for a passing shot. We'll get rid of one of these guys. Let's get rid of the level. 1 driven off. As you remember, we rolled for 2 and 1, which means get 1 driven off from each wave. That means 2 are undamaged at this point. We will go into our defensive fire allocation, 130 level, top turret, right cheek. Been forgetting to do ammunition too. It doesn't matter because we never run out, but top turret, right cheek on that one. We had the nose gun, left waist, top, ball, and tail firing last time. Okay, now we're going to allocate tail turret with a passing shot. So we'll take another one off of him too. There we go, and 3 o'clock low. Ball turret in the right waist. And that's going to be our allocation. Fighter pilot skills starting at 130. 5, it's going to be an ace. And 3 o'clock, 5 will be another ace. We're paying for that this time. Defensive fire. Let's start with the right cheek. He's going to get a -1. 10, that's going to be a hit. Against the 202. You're right here. 6. FCA. Take every little bit we can get. And that brings up our top turret. Gets a +1, -1, so he's a straight up roll, and that's a miss. He hasn't been doing too good this mission. And we'll go down to our 3 o'clock crew. We'll start with the right waist. He gets a +1, -1, so straight up, looking for an 8, misses. And the ball turret gets a +2, -1, so he gets a +1, 8. That's going to be a hit. And on a 202, he rolls a 4. That's another FCA. So we'll take whatever we can get, but we're not happy with it. That is again 2 more that are damaged. And this is probably why our crews are not doing well with the review board, because they've missed when they do get the chance. Okay, so now we go to the Germans attacking us, or the Italians in this place. And we'll start with the 130. And he needs a 9 or more. He gets a +1 and a -1. 7 is a miss. Roll for a collision. No collision. Now roll for that passing shot. 11. Do believe that is a hit. 10 for -1. For being an ace. 9 for passing shot. Power turret goes up to 10. Yeah, we got a hit. And we'll go back over here and roll right there. 4 on the passing. That's a 2 FCA. And he did not hit us, so that's going to be all for him. So he'll return to the deck. Took 3 of them to knock him out, so we didn't get the kill. But all right, now the guy from 3 o'clock, +1, -1. And he needs an 8 or more. 8, and he's going to hit. From 3 o'clock, 8. Be 2 hits. First one's 4 times 1. Second one is 2. Roll again, 2. So we get a superficial 1 and a hit roll on the B24 charts. Coming from 3 o'clock, and he is low. We get a 7, superficial. Oh boy. roll for collision. Nope, and he is an FCA, so he will come back to see us. So second and third, he's going to be 2, which is 1030 low. We're going to allocate fire again. 1030 low. Ball turret. He's going to probably wish he didn't do this. Left cheek. Left waist. And we can actually put a passing shot on him too. So let's do this. We know he's an ace, so we start with, let's go with the left cheek. He's going to fire -1 and hit. Wow. And that's against a MC202, the modifier 8 FBOA, and that's going to kill him. Left waist will be my... Did I go left waist first? Did I go left? Left cheek. Left cheek, I usually use my nav for them. So we've got a 202 KIA. That'll be in the nav. And he will be able to do no more. Alright, so that's it for that wave. Shot him down. So he goes to from a damage to a probable. And then that brings us to our last wave. Wave number 3. 26. That's going to be a random event or no attacks. Very nice. And we get a no attacks. So we will take that. That's our third wave. So we go now to determining the flak, which we know is heavy as it's already assigned to us. We all get the same bullshit. And we roll 3 times on the heavy flak. 3 times. First roll, 8, misses. Second roll, 6, misses. Third roll, 4, hits. So zone 7, AA, inbound. We get 1 hit. Let's see what that changes to. 2d6. 6 stays at 1 hit. Area affected by the flak be 24. We roll 2d. We get a 10. Nose be 1. 2d6. 3. Armament. Roll 1 die. 6. 6. Left cheek is inoperable. We'll put that one over there, and we'll mark that on our... At least we didn't lose a crewman, and I'm going to stop saying anything right there. And hop, and that is... I forget how many Peckham points his gun is. Gun hit, single mount, 10. Alright, could have been a lot worse. Now we go to bomb run. The all-important run. We roll a 5, not a very good roll. I believe we're all Yes, we're all good on that. So 5 stays at 5. We actually are on target. All right, so we'll click that. Check for our accuracy on target. 7, 20%. Well, both my planes have been on target, but I haven't been able to muster more than 50% out of both of them combined. So we'll take what we can get. Additional flak on the way out. We roll on the medium this time, 3 times. 7 is a miss. 2 is a hit. And 5 is a miss. So we're going to put zone 7 AAA outbound. We get another hit. And how many actual hits will that be? 7. That would be just 1. And that will be 9. Goes to the waist, B5. 2d6, 5 superficial. All right, and that is it for flak. Turn around and head for home gladly. Got a little hot there in the end. German resistance. We are still at heavy. We had what, only 2 attacks, actually 4 attacks on us. We had a couple misses there. Evasive action was none. All right, back at it. All right, number of Germans. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. We're only going to see 1 wave on the way out. That's an inbound. All right, and that will be under the heavy 13. 3 109s. And again, we have good fighter coverage. So 12 o'clock low, 9 o'clock high, and a vertical climb. And then we go to roll for fighter coverage. We have good coverage. We roll a 7. That's going to be a 2 and a 1. So 2 of these bad boys can disappear. So let's see here. Vertical climb, B. May be driven off by fighter coverage. So 12 low, 9 high. We're going to lose 2 of them. We'll lose the 12 o'clock low and the vertical climb, and we'll go after the 9 high. I'm going to put 2 driven off. Put 2 intercepted, 1 undamaged. And now we go for our defensive fire allocation. 9 o'clock high. Top turret in the left waist. And we're going to See what his skill is. He's average. Defensive fire, we'll go at the left waist first. It's +1 for being at 9 o'clock. He misses, and that'll bring up our top turret. Gets a +2 for being a power turret, and 9 o'clock, and he misses. Ooh. So, German comes at us. 9 o'clock, needs an 8 or more. 12, he hits. From 9 o'clock, that's going to be a 5, 2 hits. This is why you don't let them through, which is probably why this crew doesn't get the review board when they get the chance, because they're just sloppy most of the time. 2 hits will turn into, this is a 109 legit. Oops. 3, which is roll again. 2 gives us superficial, and the second one is a 3, roll again. 1 superficial, so that'll be 2 superficial hits, and we are getting extremely lucky. That I normally don't get. Alright, then we roll for a collision. No collision, and he will be back to see us. He rolls a 2 and a 1, 1030 high. He probably will wish he didn't come in there. Defensive fire allocation, 1030 high. Top turret, left waist, and left cheek. Top turret, left waist, left cheeks out. Put the nose gun in there with a passing shot. These guys get another chance at redemption on him. And we will roll right away. Left waist gets a straight up roll. He misses. Top turret gets a +1. 8, that's a hit. Against a 109. And the 109 is, he is a twin gun, so he gets a +1. Oh, the first roll. 6, 7. FBOA. So we're going to put 1 damaged. He gets to attack us on the second roll. Coming from 1030, he needs a 9 or more, -2. He misses. Roll for collision. No collision. Passing shot is a miss. And I believe we have to roll for a jam on that. Yes. So we are now jammed, and that is 1 gun. And he returns to deck. And that gets us out of the target zone. But we had 2 more attacks actually. And no evasive action. Alright, we move into Zone 6. Zone 6 is over to Med in Tunisia. 50% air cover, no mission recall, mechanical failure. 97 will be none. We are in formation above 10,000 feet. We expect light German resistance, so we will roll for that. Four, 3, 2. We will have 0 waves. Put zeros all the way down. And we will roll into Zone 5. Zone 5, we are over Tunisia. Haze, no mission recall. We will have to roll for a mechanical failure. 75 will be none. We are in formation above 10,000 feet. No more contrails being rolled for. No German resistance, so we put zeros all the way down. And we roll into Zone 4. Zone 4, over to Algeria, 50% cloud cover, no mission recall, mechanical failure, 68 will be none. Again, in formation above 10,000 feet, no German resistance. So again, we pull zeros all the way down. And we roll into Zone 3. Zone 3 is over Algeria again with more haze. No mission recall. Mechanical failure 20, there'll be none. We are in formation above 10,000 feet. No German resistance expected. Put zeros all the way down. And we roll into Zone 2. Zone 2, we are over Algeria. We have haze again. Mechanical failure. No mechanical failure. We are in formation above 10,000 feet. There's no German resistance. We put zeros all the way down again. And we come in for a landing. Landing on land. 7. We should be safe. Weather is good over the yes. We should be just fine. Yep, and we are. So we land safely. We only got 20% on target, but at least that's a win. And that's it. Nothing to lose. Touches down after a successful mission. I want to thank you all for joining me. Sorry for the snafu in the beginning. And we will see you all next time. That was target for today, and that was Nothing to Lose, flying for the 78th Squadron on the 509th Bomber Group online. If you like target for tonight, or today rather, and or B-17 Queen of Skies, come on out and join us. I'll always have slots open. See you guys next time.